Check 1, 2. Final audio check. Check 1, 2.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We're 5 minutes out from operational briefing. If we could bring everybody inside the briefing area, this is where you're going to be able to see the stream from Tehama. So everyone that's gathered outside, please come on in and bring it up in here in the briefing area and find a seat.
Good morning. Could I get your attention, please? This is a 3-minute warning for the operational briefing. 3-minute warning. For those of you making your way into the briefing area, please ensure you get an IAP and make your way further into the briefing area before we begin. All line leadership, please come sit in your assigned seating in the chairs at the front of the briefing area. We will get started shortly. Thank you. Good morning, folks. Could I get your attention? Welcome to the operational briefing for the park incident. My name is Gwendolyn Ozard, Planning Section Chief. Today is Wednesday, August 14th. Please take a moment and turn your cell phones and radios down. If you do need to have a side conversation or take a phone call, please step outside of the briefing area. First, we'll review our incident objectives. Our management objectives remain unchanged. Our control objectives remain unchanged. Next up, current situation.
Good morning, Luke Stalker, Night Operations for the Park Incident. Yesterday was another successful day on the fire. The fire continues to hold within its current containment lines. Starting in branch 10 and 12, a lot of great work's going in there. Mop up and patrol and pulling hose where is needed. Come around to branch 15 and 18 where a lot of that timber is and the heavy mop up is. Crews continued to mop up and patrol 200 plus feet in and fall hazard trees. Move down into branch 20, 25, and 5 where most of that branch has been repopulated. Crews continue to patrol and respond to service calls. In a report.
Weather.
Good morning, Tom Schultz, incident meteorologist, Park Incident. Today we're starting things off in a pretty good place. We did see overnight recoveries down to around 40 to 50% last night. Temperatures 50 to 60 degrees. We do have some patchy smoke that's trapped in these valleys here this morning, but it'll mix out pretty quick, expecting that inversion to break around noon or so. High temperatures will be in the 80s to near 90 with minimum relative humidities around 20%. The main story today, and this will sound pretty familiar to you 24-hour resources that were not on yesterday but the day before, is we have a weak disturbance that'll be brushing the region to the north. With that, we'll see winds increase just a little bit this afternoon, gusts 17 to 22 miles per hour for those exposed ridge tops and southwest to northeast aligned drainages, though the winds will be a little bit more westerly up towards Highway 36. We'll also have a bit more instability late this afternoon, lurking around 10 to 15,000 feet. If something were to get going, it would tap into that potentially. Once we go into the evening, though, calm conditions return around 21 to 2200. We'll see those east-northeast drainage winds kick in the second half of the night, gusting around 8 to 10 miles per hour for some of those larger drainages. Overnight recoveries will be very good, around 60 to 80%. End of report.
Fire behavior.
Good morning, Jan Smoots, Fire Behavior Analyst for the Park Incident. So as the IMET said, really similar conditions to what you guys saw on your last shift if you were out here 2 days ago. You guys have done a lot of good work with mop up out there, so there's a little bit less potential for spots. We got less heat along the line, and we're looking at a little bit shorter burn period with better overnight relative humidity recoveries. We've still got potential during the afternoon, that hot, dry, and windy portion of the day to see some interior islands start to cook off. Might have some potential for reburn in areas where we've got continuous fuels that are lined up adversely to your line. Pay attention to that. And then we've still got a lot of dead standing trees that are burning up in the tops and may have potential for ember production that could blow across your lines. If you do get anything established outside the lines today, in some of those areas where we've got the wind and slope aligned with heavy fuels, expect active fire behavior, expect that more significant column development possibly, and associated with that, erratic winds and longer spotting distances. So pay attention to the changing conditions out there and have a safe and productive day.
Safety.
Good morning, James Allen, Park Incident Safety Officer. You'll find today's safety products on pages 6 and 7 of your IAP. Please use those to ensure that everyone gets a briefing out there. We're going to support you with 10 line safety officers on the line. I'd like to talk for a couple things today. First being, today's day 22 of the fire. You guys have done tremendous work and you've done it safely under really challenging conditions. So remember that while we don't have as much smoke in the air, we still have the hazards. You're still on steep slopes, you have those stump holes, you still have those snag possibilities. You're still working around the roadways. For those of you working around heavy equipment, refer to that IRPG page 85. Don't get below that, and make sure you have comms with that equipment. Last thing I want to talk about is school starts today locally, so expect an increase in local traffic in the mornings and afternoons. Be thoughtful, be smart, be safe.
Air operations.
Good morning, Park family. Greg Bradshaw, Air Operations. As we continue to shrink our footprint, we are still able to support you in meeting your operational objectives. We have fixed wing on request. We are now operating out of one helibase, Red Bluff, with 9 Type 1 aircraft, 2 Type 2 aircraft, and 3 Type 3 aircraft. Those numbers do include a Type 1 and a Type 3 with Helco out of Chico Air Attack Base. CAL FIRE continues to support us with our daytime rescue ship out of Red Bluff. Always monitor air to ground. Clear eyes, full hearts, Park strong.
Communications.
Good morning, Jack Daniels, Communications Unit Leader for the Park Incident. Please open your IEPs to page 63. On page 63, we have your first 205. The following page is the second 205. We'll be running 6 commands, 6 TACs, 1 air-to-ground command, and 1 air-to-ground TAC. As a reminder, please only use the frequencies listed in your 205. Other frequencies are not authorized. On page 65 is a command map for your repeater locations, and on page 66 is some information about the NIFC system and how it works. If you do not have version 5, which is the current load, or you're new to the incident, please come see us at the communications van. We're located, or the trailer, we're located in front of the communications van. Also, the phone number for the comm unit is located on the bottom of the 205. Thanks and have a safe shift.
Medical.
Good morning, Steve McGarry, Medical Unit Leader for the Park Fire. On page 67 is the medical plan. Noted at the top there that our services will be exclusively available in Red Bluff for MERT and CalMat. They're available 24/7. We're going to have ALS ambulances dedicated to the incident, along with line medics and REMS teams. If you do have an in-camp or line emergency, box 6 is the reporting information. Please have that available for your leadership and pass it up the chain of command, and we'll get you the closest available resource. Thank you.
Information.
Morning. Anthony Bruno, Public Information Officer for the Park Fire. Can you please turn to page 70 for your current and updated information? We'd like to say thank you to everyone who's uploaded their photos and videos of the incident and helped us to tell your story. Mail delivery has concluded for the Butte Base Camp. All unclaimed items will be delivered to Tehima Base Camp on Thursday. Tehima Base Camp mail continues and can be located next to the lost and found in the Public Information Officer trailer. And that trailer is located at the front entrance of the base camp. Your current acreage is 429,259. That's 429,259. Containment is 40%, and your personnel is 5,426. That's 5426. Thank you. Have a great shift.
Butte Zone Operations, Jason Finney.
Good morning, Jason Finney. I'll be assuming the Butte Zone Operations, which includes Branch 5, 20, and 25. So throughout this fire, we've heard transitional days, another transition day from Team 3 and their leadership and support back to the Butte unit. So all your hard work has paid off. It's put us in a good spot, so we're able to start taking this piece of the fire back over. So for today, from DP 40 down around the hill of the fire, up towards the county line is what we'll assume is the Butte Zone. With that, a quick roll call. We'll have Division Hotel Kilo November Costa. Here. Division Bravo Victor X-Ray Papa Tango Farrell. Here. And Fire Suppression Repair is Wimmer and Derby. Here. So we got the assignments lined up. Captain Costa will have from DP 40 down through the heel. Captain Farrell, you'll be from the north area there up through Cohasset down into the Chico Park. The city of Chico has assumed responsibility for Bidwell Park itself, so from 10 Mile House Road down and around. Fire suppression repair, you got a good plan going, so continue that. Have a safe shift.
Logistics, Steve Doman.
Good morning. As we slowly transition the incident in this part of the zone back to Butte, we're going to start downsizing camp here. So for supply will close tonight at 8 o'clock. So if you need any, excuse me, if you need anything out of supply, please go to supply before 8 o'clock. Starting tomorrow, will be returns only. Laundry tonight, last drop off tonight by 2000 hours for pickup by 12 noon. Showers will close tomorrow at 12 noon as well. Last meal will be breakfast here tomorrow morning. And your fueling, you still have fueling here in camp, and that will be here through tomorrow morning at 1200. Thank you.
All right, a few reminders. Immediately upon conclusion of this briefing, please report to your division breakouts. Those signs are posted behind the briefing area, outside in the lawn area. If you're an unassigned resource, please report inside the briefing area to my right and to your left. And next operational briefing will be tomorrow right here at 0700 hours. And now for a few words from our CAL FIRE Butte Unit Chief Scholand.
Hi, good morning, everybody. A lot of faces I see here in the crowd. We've been here now for a month, 22 days on this fire, and well over a week with the Thompson fire. I appreciate all of the efforts by not only our hired equipment here to help clean us up here, but the folks that have come from out of Butte County that continue to help us through this fire. We've got 540 personnel at least assigned here in the next coming days to help us button this up. Incident Management Team 3, we transitioned back to the unit today. We really could not be where we're at here today without your help, so I appreciate you coming in. For those that don't know, this fire, we know moved out really quick, 5,000 acres or an hour. We thought we were going to be able to catch it in the Vina Plains. We clearly knew we couldn't. They answered the call at midnight. You guys were activated in here the next morning helping us get set up, so I appreciate all of the effort and work you've done for us for the last 22 days here. To the unit, a lot of my staff here, we've worked through this the last month. Without you, we wouldn't be where we're at today on this, and we have a lot of work to continue. Your leadership is needed to see this through for the next few weeks, so thank you for standing up and doing that. Again, I appreciate everyone here, and keep up the good work here for Butte County. Thank you.
Okay, that concludes your operational briefing. Have a safe shift.